Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Yeah. Before I took a breath, you breathed life in me. Yeah. You have been so, so kind to me. Yeah. Worthy of our never ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fight still I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Worthy overwhelming, never ending, reckless love of God. Yeah.
When I was a fool, still your love fought for me. You've been so, so good to me. When I found no words, you paid it all for me. You've been so, so kind to me.
And worthy of our never ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fight still I'm found, leaves the 99. Oh, I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away, and worthy of overwhelming, never ending, reckless love of God. There's no mountain you would climb up, shadow you would light up, coming after me. No walls you would break down, ice you would tear down, coming after me. No mountain you would climb up, shadow you would light up, coming after me. No walls you would break down,
As you want to down, coming after me.
when hungry, you fed me. When thirsty, you gave me water.
The Lord is my shepherd.
I shall not want. Yeah. You found me and gave me brand new life. You found me and turned my life around. You.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 2026, a brand new year. Today, we're going to be talking about Ubuntu, the Ubuntu generation. The inspiration. Welcome to World of a Keyblunt Inspirational Sunday. Today, this is a safe place. Our voices matter for all of us. Today, we're going to be doing something brand new. We are going to be the students and the teachers. Today, we're going to be talking about the coming of the Ubuntu generation. What is Ubuntu? Ubuntu is an African philosophy, and it means I am because we are, and also means the process of remembering who you are and what we are is what Ubuntu is. Ubuntu gives us our identity, connects us of beings of love. Ubuntu, a connection of love expressed in many ways. How do you experience Ubuntu in friendship, your family, and your community? Romani, how do you experience Ubuntu with your friendship?
What I experience in Ubuntu with my friendship is when my friends when my friends start to I start to play with my friends and we work together to make up a game to play if we don't have nothing to play with.
Lanaya?
Anybody in the room remembers or understands what Ubuntu is? Brother, what is Ubuntu? Process of remembering. And where does that memory come from? What are you trying to remember? Or even before the motherland. God said, I knew you before I formed you in the womb. So there is information inside you that helps you understand how powerful of a being you are. Right? And so in Ubuntu, I am because we are, it gives you your identity. And so when you're giving your identity, there is things that you go through throughout your life that shows you are literally practicing Ubuntu, remembering who you are. And so there are 3 ways that I'm asking you to tap into your memory of now. If you say, I am because we are, that means you looked at somebody exactly the way you look at yourself. And so with your friends, what did you experience with your friendships where you said, you know what, I treat this person exactly how I treat myself? Anybody has any experience where you said, you know what, this is just like me? Trash talking. So wait a minute, excuse me, you can only go but so far with that trash talking because I don't want him embodying the identity that you give him, right? Anybody else with their friends? How do you experience Ubuntu, I am because we are, with your family? He said he helps around the house with his chores. Because is your mother here to be a maid for you? Right. She's here to enjoy the experience of remembering how great you are. She is here for you to help her remember how great she is. So you share in these experiences where you don't take each other for granted, but you share in them. I am because we are. So was there ever a situation where you felt like, you know what, I took this person for granted? Where you did not remember? And you didn't. So did you, right? So now understanding Ubuntu is remembering that we are connected. We are connected individuals. We are connected beings. And this journey that you're on is supposed to be a journey to help you remember how well you are connected, that you are infinitely locked together in multiple things. I am because we are. I knew that, growing up, it was just me and my brothers and sisters and my mom. I immediately took the role. I'm going to be the man of the house. And I'm going to make sure that the house is clean, my siblings are protected, my homework is done, so I represent. I've always been a dresser. Why? Because when I go outside, who do I represent? My mom. And then it got bigger. I started realizing I represented Black men, other Black boys. When brothers see me, I want them to see themselves. So so I carry myself in a particular way. I am because we are. How do you show it in community? How do you show it in community? If you clean, community cleanup. We have a food pantry. How many people have come out to the food pantry to help deliver food to those who need it? Exactly. I am because we are. I'm supporting my community. Not only do I clean my community, I support my community. Wait. And in the world of the Keeperland, look at what we're doing. We're building community. We are building. We got the Malachis in the house, right? And we got the brothers in the house, and we're building community. We're in that process of development. Everybody say it. I am because we are. Now, what happens when you're dealing with Ubuntu when you are by yourself? Because when you're dealing with Ubuntu, because you ever had a situation where you're by yourself and you felt lonely? If you begin to activate the memory that is inside you, using that Ubuntu process, I'm going to go inside to find everything. God didn't create you to sit down and have to look around the world with your eyes outside yourself. Everything that you need to feel connected to this world is inside you. Who practices meditation? Raise your hand. I do. I had the most powerful meditation experience last night where I saw myself connected to all Black youth and Black people everywhere. I disappeared and turned into a electrical energy. And I could feel everything. And I was everywhere. And it told me, create an experience, continue to create an experience where Black youth develop their voice inside, from inside out. We had a great experience during Kwanzaa. Y'all were able to talk and speak to the community, and they were at awe with who you are. So when you're by yourself, if you're tapping into that Ubuntu memory, you should realize one major thing. And what's that? One, that you're powerful. But if you're by yourself, are you really by yourself? Right. You should always realize that you are never alone. It don't matter where you travel. It don't matter where you go. It don't matter what you do. You are never alone when you use that African philosophy of understanding, of remembering. When we first, this is before you even got your name. When you got to your mama hugged you, you didn't know your name. You was just, ooh, bougie, bougie. Everybody was bougie, bougie. Hey, cutie. And you felt a connected space. And even now, you sit down and you walk down the street and you see somebody that look like you should be able to experience. So when you're by yourself, it should give you that understanding that there is a greater experience. There is a Pan-African experience where with Ubuntu, we realize that we are a global family. That's when we're dealing with Kwanzaa. That's exactly what we're dealing with. We're trying to spark the memory because the world will make you forget. The world will help you erase it. The world will wipe it clean. And that's why we struggle a lot of times with a lot of different things. But if you sit down and say, you know what? I'm going to keep saying this to myself. I am because we are. I am because we are. When I look at another brother in his eyes, I'm going to see myself, and I hope he sees himself in me. When I look at a sister, I'm going to sit down and say, even though my X chromosome is real small, but I'm a reflection of you. All the love that you are is in me, and all the love that is in me is in you. We are interconnected spiritually. And to get to that point, if we can do that, it's a better world. I am connected at this point. I'm connected to it. If there's another IJ and he lives in Brazil, we connected. Any brother in Brazil, we connected. I'm connected to all my brothers. One love to Venezuela and what's going on. I'm connected to you too. I'm connected to my brothers and sisters in Cuba. I'm connected to my brothers and sisters in Jamaica. I am connected to everybody on the continent. That's what Ubuntu is. It's remembering we are a global family. And when you can do this, it changes the way we treat each other. You can't treat someone, if I am because we are, when I see you, me and you make a we. I can't treat you bad because I'm a reflection of you. You're a reflection of me. It's a whole different lifestyle. And so when we say we're working on the Ubuntu generation, that means we're working on Black youth remembering. There has to be a generation that focuses on just remembering. Because after that, it becomes a lifestyle. Can you imagine? What is the furthest place you ever traveled? So now, you ever been to a place where you knew nobody and you walked in the furthest place and everybody treated you like, oh man, how you doing? So what was that place for you? New York. What was that place for you? We in Atlanta, so those who looking. What was that place for you? Panama. Woo! He traveled. Did you go with your brother to Panama? Did you feel the same experience? Lanaya? Ohio. You travel somewhere and get off the bus and everybody friendly. Now, you always got to be careful because you don't want somebody too friendly. You don't want stranger danger, right? But in Ubuntu, if we ever get it right as a people, there is no place on the planet that we can't go where we feel whole, where we feel safe, where we feel honored, where we feel cared for, where we feel loved. Yes, brother? Ubuntu, I'm an extension of you. You are an extension of me. If you look at the picture, you not only see people around the world, but you see the mystic glow of the ancestors. We everywhere. And so before we go, I need you to remember this and say this with me. Say, Ubuntu is not something we learn. Ubuntu is something we remember. Ubuntu is the spirit that reminds us we are not separated. I am because we are. I am because we are. I am because we are. Now, we're going to continue making efforts with this, where I disappear. We tried it, and we're going to try it again next week, where I disappear, and you become the teachers. You're the student and the teachers. Why? Because the same information that is in my DNA is in your DNA. It's inside of you. And the sooner you can tap into it, the easier it becomes for you to master the things that are around you. There is nothing in your life that you can't conquer when you tap into the data that is in your bloodline, that is in your DNA. DNA are strands of information that is inside. So you don't know that you can draw until you pick up a pen. You don't know you can paint until you pick up a brush. You don't know you can run until you start running. You don't know if you can wrestle until you really start wrestling. You don't know if you can build something until you put a hammer and nail in your hand. You got to go through different things and different experience to unlock data. Of course, we teach you skill and talent, right? We teach you technique. But some people just got natural gifts. And so in this space, everybody has the gift of speech. And so we're going to use that gift of speech to be able to speak to your brothers and your sisters where you have something to say. And so for on and on this whole year, we are going to talk about the coming of the Ubuntu generation. The coming of whatever is inside of you that comes out. So we're going to ask everybody to join the community, bring a child, and build a village. This is what we're about. We're going to build a physical village here, and we're going to build one online. We are going to cross, we have technology now that allows us to cross seas before we even get on a boat. Fly around the world before we even get on a plane. Travel by, across the country without even stepping on a train or a bus or getting in the car. This particular vehicle will be used to bring about a new generation that sees themselves. I have kids in Kenya who are ready to say, hey, guys, but y'all have to get that together. I am because we are. And so we're connecting everything that we do from here on out. Sunday is the beginning, right? And we have Saturday that talks about how we put Ubuntu to practice. I am because we are. Our academic support, where we're supporting and helping each other if you need help studying or need advancement. If everybody's on point, that means we got a book club going on. We're reading something that we not read before, right? We have this Sunday. Then we got STEM. And then STEM in so many different ways. In so many different ways in this room. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We use it in all areas in which we live. And then we got our wellness and health. Yesterday, y'all started walking. You know how we do that sacred circle down in the sanctuary? Exactly. Starting to meditate. We're going to have to start meditating more to help you, teach you to go in. Then understanding our cultural awareness. Before you even knew your name or what color you was, or that you was black, you was just a being of wisdom. And then as you got older, and even now, you learn that you have a culture. You have tradition. You have a heritage. And one of the things that we're using now is Ubuntu. Saturdays, we deal with community service. And collective action. We learn how to use our voices to speak, to advocate for our communities. Now, we will also invite those who are older and ready for a heavier conversation. So we deal with it light here just to get it started. But if you're ready, Tuesday nights, we will deal with the African Speaks. And the topic for this Tuesday is called Afro Consciousness. We're going to dive deep into this philosophy. And so this is not only for the parents, watch it with your children. Break it down with your children. There is a workbook created on behalf of it. We're going to make sure that at the end of this year, we find ourselves at our greatest possibilities. So from here on out, it is all about the coming of the Ubuntu generation. Let's give Brother Romello a hand for attempting to get this done. Thank you, brother. I'm putting on the spot now. Next week is going to be Lanaya. You ready, brother? Well, that's up to, You have to be here Saturday. Right, because if you don't, we got to practice. If you got to practice, wait, Lanaya, do you want to give up your next week? I hear you. So once again, everybody who's watching, we're going to continue making this move to have these individuals create their voices. And we ask you to join. Watch, because we're going to go at social media the way we've never done before. And we're going to make sure we build our community. Ashe? Ashe? Asheo. One love.